Jim's getting the party started out there already with all those moms. Coconut Point in Estero, where he's taking part in Mom's Night Out. Are you having fun, Jim?
Well, I'm having a good time, but it's not about me. It's about the moms that are here. And I've got to tell you, it's about 90% female here at the Coconut Point Mall. Reason for the gentlemen to come on out this evening. It's all going on till 8 o'clock, and it is kind of an early Mother's Day celebration. A lot of free stuff for mom. Think of any product you can imagine that would be something that you would consider something that would pamper your mom. That's what's available here in the outdoor exhibit at the Coconut Point. We're right in front of the Hollywood Theater. The main stage is behind us. Earlier, there was a great fashion show that featured an astounding number of women wearing hats. And then just in the last 10 minutes ago, in the last 10 minutes or so, and I'm sorry we couldn't show it to you, there was the doggy fashion show. I don't know if they're going to have the doggy fashion show for the Father's Day celebration, but it's a great evening, all geared toward mom and all geared toward the ladies. Come on out. It's going on until 8 o'clock, and there's going to be more stuff going on the main stage here in the next hour. So beautiful evening, there's no doubt about it. Our temperatures today were a few degrees warmer than yesterday, got into the upper 80s in some spots, but you really don't notice that it's a little bit warmer because the air is still very dry. Our relative humidity was only around 30% at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and that dry air is going to stick around, well, for a short period of time anyway. Here's the weather graphic of the day. And as I looked at this, meteorologist Michelle Cunningham and I were both looking and saying, oh my goodness, look at this, a frost all the way down, not just in the Great Lakes and portions of the Northeast, but a frost over the weekend, possibly as far south as the Carolinas. That's very unusual for Mother's Day. Now, our day part forecast for the next several hours calls for temperatures to fall through the 70s and then end up in the 60s. It's going to be a little bit warmer this evening than it was yesterday evening, but with the dry air staying in place, it's still going to be very nice in the short term. However, things are going to be changing as we get to the end of the week and start to head into the weekend. Michelle, since you're a mother, I'm going to bring back one of the free samples. I can either bring the face cream, one of the hats from the fashion show, or one of the wine samples. Which would you prefer?
You know me. You decide, Jim. All we could think about, though, when you were talking, is the Zumba going on behind you. We were cracking up over here. So, want you to, if you could get a shot of you Zumbaing, we'd be really happy back here. That would make my Mother's Day, Jim. We have been talking so much about dew point temperatures, and they are so low for this time of year. We are in the upper 40s. We're usually in the mid to upper 60s, so that stickiness just not a factor in our weather over the last couple of days, but it is returning, as we talked about. Scanning the sky using the power of 4 Doppler radars. We are dry. High pressure remains in control. It's going to kind of slide out into the Atlantic, and you could see by tomorrow afternoon a little bit of precipitation, mainly in the inland communities and the East Coast. Can never rule out the possibility for a shower to kind of build back toward the coastal communities. So again, scattered showers mainly inland and East Coast tomorrow. Coastal communities here should stay mainly dry. This is 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. We are behind southerly winds that are going to bring in that warm, moist tropical air, as well as a cold front that's pushing down out of the north. So in between these two, we have a better chance for some shower activity come Sunday, and then Monday is our best chance for rain, where we'll get scattered showers. This is 8 o'clock, and you can see a lot of humidity in the atmosphere. That'll come down. Some scattered showers for us Monday afternoon. And then temperatures are going to start to drop back down just a little bit, but really our dew points, our humidity is going to go back down. Power 4 zone forecast. A little bit of patchy fog for our inland communities. Arcadia, Lakeport, Moorhaven may see it a bit, but overall mainly dry across the inland communities. Harbor zones a little bit cooler. You'll get that nice onshore flow developing in the afternoon. For our coastal communities, mid to upper 80s across southwest Florida, looking at that southwesterly wind, again developing and going to be beautiful for the beaches. Low to mid 80s, sunny skies, going to be a terrific day for the beach and a terrific day to be out on the water. Look at that Gulf temperature, 80 degrees. That's a good sign that hurricane season is definitely approaching. Easterly winds becoming southwesterly at 10 knots, seas 1 to 2 feet. Isolated, mainly inland showers Friday, Saturday, a better chance for some of them to pop toward the coastal communities. And then Sunday, about a 30% chance for those isolated showers. Best chance for the rain on Monday, and then those dew points early next week will drop off once again. Back to the desk.